My name is Ron. I'm 19. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I've dedicated the last 5 years of my life to self-improvement. And when I say that, I don't just mean casual improvement. I mean, I dedicated my entire life to becoming more than what I was. More disciplined, more respected, more successful. But the deeper that I got into it, the more I realized how much it broke me. It can break you down just as much, if not more, as it can build you up. And what happens when the one thing that you're coming to build you up is the biggest factor in breaking you down? When I was younger, I was never the most popular kid. I was never the coolest kid. There was always somebody that had more than I had, whether that have been through academics or athletics or popularity or finances, whatever it might be. But most importantly to me, there was always somebody that was more respected than I was. You know, I wanted the clothes. I wanted the girls. I wanted to be that person that had. I wanted to be respected. So when I found this amazing concept of self-improvement at 14 years old, of course I became obsessed with it. It was amazing. I can go on the internet and have people teaching me how to become the person that I wanted to be, the person that I could only go to sleep and dream about. They're coaching me and guiding me on how to become better. It was the best experience I've ever had in my life. And for the first time in my life, I finally felt like I had control. I finally felt like I had power over myself. I did everything that they told me to do, and I won't lie to you, it felt amazing. I'm a better person now because of it. I will never be too shy to admit the benefits that I got from self-improvement. The entire person that I am now is just the ongoing process of what all of those things did for me. But somewhere down the line, unfortunately, something just changed. It wasn't even about growth or improvement anymore. It was about my pride, my ego, my success. It was about all the things that it was just never supposed to be about. My ego started feeding off of these habits. When I missed a workout, when I skipped a journaling session, when I just took a day off, I had a good time, enjoyed myself. I felt like I had failed not only myself, but I failed that version of me in the future that I wanted to become. I could literally have one of the best days of my life. I could be going out with my friends. I could be enjoying a movie. I could be having a good time. And it felt like I wasted an entire day. I was chasing perfection. And every single time I fell short of that, I hated myself for it. Even when I'd get those things that I thought I wanted, the respect, the results, the success, it still never felt enough for me. I could have everything that I've ever wanted and still feel empty in here. Because when improvement becomes an idol, you might feel success, you'll find that success, but you will never feel fulfillment. Because there's always just another version of you to chase, or another milestone that you want to hit that's not going to fix what's actually missing. And this is where my life changed. After 5 years of chasing fulfillment, after 5 years of chasing improvement, I had finally thought that I found it. I could feel it, bro. I felt that success. I felt that one thing that I was looking for. I thought that I had finally created the one idea that would change everything and finally give me a purpose that was worth more than just basic self-improvement. And I was right. I found it. And in that, I found and realized my potential. I realized the things that I could finally do with my life and how far I could take improvement. You might be thinking to yourself, that sounds amazing. And yeah, it was. I was an ecstatic feeling. But then God spoke to me. He said, I know what you can do. You know what you can do. And now you have to make a choice. Are you going to do this through self-improvement and self-sufficiency, or are you going to finally do it the right way, through me? And then in my head, everything clicked. I never felt that fulfillment because I was chasing self-improvement. I was chasing self-sufficiency. I was improving myself for the last 5 years based off the information that other people got from other people. I never let God in. I never let God speak to me. I never let God help me. It was always self-sufficiency, self-improvement, self, but it was never God. It was just me. Self-improvement became my religion. And that's why it broke me down the way it did. That's why I never felt that fulfillment, or I never found that true success that I was chasing for 5 years. Because when you build something without God, it doesn't matter what it is, you'll be spending your whole life maintaining it by yourself. And we as humans, we're not fit to be doing that. That's why it breaks you down. That's why you'll never find fulfillment through it. It happened to me. It could be happening to you. It's happening to everybody. All those successful people that claim it's never enough, all those successful people that claim that they're still out there searching for purpose or searching for fulfillment, it happened to them too. And it was in that moment that I realized I was chasing improvement and I was chasing fulfillment, but I was running from peace. and I was running from what God was trying to do with me. And that's why I'm creating Metanoia, as a reminder that you don't have to do it yourself. You don't have to rely on self-sufficiency or self-deprecation or self-hatred or ego-driven growth anymore. God wants your self-improvement, but God just wants to be a part of it. And me personally, I'm sick of self-growth looking the way it does. I'm sick of feeling the way that I felt. I'm sick of other people feeling the exact same way that I felt. And the only thing that has actually helped me through that was finding fulfillment through God. So no, this is not just another self-help brand or another reminder to work harder, because honestly, we don't need that anymore. We have enough of that. It's a reminder that you don't have to be alone while you do it. Growth isn't something that you have to force upon you. It's something that you allow. And the only way that you can allow that to happen to you is if you let God in and you let God make you whole again. To me, that's what Metanoia is all about. Growth that doesn't drain you. Change that does not cost you your peace. It's becoming everything that you were meant to be. But instead of doing it through self-improvement, you do it the right way. And you do that through God. And you allow God to do what God does.